welcome to another episode of the O Show. I'm O, and I'm here for your amusement. And I am recording live from my car. Okay, it's called multitasking. I'm on my way to work. So I recently saw the new movie, The End of Oak Street, which I'm not a fan of this title. Every time I say it, it just sounds weird. So this movie stars Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway, right? Now, I saw the trailer and I was like, yes, I am all in for this movie because I love me some dinosaurs, you guys. Like, last year I did a little marathon when the new Jurassic Park movie came out, or Jurassic World. It's stupid, don't see it. But before that movie came out, I did a little marathon where I talked about like The Land Before Time and Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend, or whatever that movie's called. It's something else, I don't remember. But go check it out, okay? Because I love me some dinosaurs. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is what Jurassic World, what was that second movie called? The Lost World? This is what it should have been. Or when those Jurassic Worlds came out and they were talking about dinosaurs were out in society, this is what we need to see, okay? I don't need to see fucking brontosaurus is walking down the street while people are going to work and they're just acting all casual. So anyway, look, you guys, this is what's happening, right? So there is this town, I don't remember what it's called, but one night there's a flash of light and shit starts appearing. And when I say shit, I mean little shit. Like, there's a neighbor that has like this big huge shit pile in his backyard, and he thinks the neighbor's kids did it. There's weird like trees popping up here and there, and then the next night there's another big flash of light, and next thing everyone knows, there's fucking dinosaurs running around the whole neighborhood, right? So I was all up into this movie. Like, I liked it, I was into it, like the movie had me, right? Here's my thing about this movie. So look, first of all, you got the parents, and the parents have two kids. They have a daughter and a son whose names I don't remember. The daughter is fine, okay, I could tolerate her. This son though, I don't know how old this little boy is supposed to be. He's not a little boy, he's like a teenager, right? I think. And so he's this goofy, like, I don't know, nerdy kid. And this is all in the 80s, you guys. So that was actually more points with me because I miss the 80s. So, yeah, this kid, I want him to die so badly. Like, he was so annoying. Like, through the whole movie, he's like, man, what about that? Man, what are we going to do? Man, and I love it because at the end, like, there's a part where Anne Hathaway, like, I think she just lost her husband, right? And he was like, well, man, what are we going to do? And she's like, shut up. Okay, shut the fuck up. Now, she didn't do it like The Weeknd in that crazy movie.
And I just want to help you, Abel, but you're not...
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! What are you doing?
But no, she went off of him. She was like, look, get out of my face, okay? Yeah, like, he's walking around with this, like, bow and arrow set. And it's like a fake bow and arrow set. Like, I don't understand why this kid thinks he's like Robin Hood with this bow and arrow. Like, they're not sharp. And then he misses. Every time he shoots something, he misses. I don't understand the fuck he's doing with this bow and arrow. Some of the shots were good, just, you know, with the cinematography, but then there are some shots that are very questionable. Like, there's a period where they're like sitting down in their living room on the floor, and then the camera like changes angles where it's like all up into Anne Hathaway's pores, and then you see like another character behind them, and then it switches over to Ewan McGregor's pores. Like, the camera's just all up in their face. Like, I don't understand what was happening there. The dinosaurs look really, really good. I like that over time, since the 90s, we have learned more that a lot of dinosaurs had fur and or feathers. So I like that now you can see the change now in people's perspective with dinosaurs. So a lot of them did have hair and or feathers. What else? There was a lot of familiar dinosaurs that I recognize. Some I don't know who the hell these dinosaurs are. There was some Stegosauruses. There was some Allosauruses. I love how everyone loves the Spinosaurus. Ever since that Spinosaurus debuted in Jurassic Park, everyone's like, oh shit, that thing is badass. So now everyone uses Spinosaur in their movies. Here's the thing though. So the movie opens up where there's this block party and everyone knows each other and everyone's friends and their neighbors and shooby-doo, right? And then when everything happens, like you see people in their houses, and then once in a while you will see someone like kind of just running down the street and there's dinosaurs chasing after them. Like I thought this movie would have been a little more like group orientated. Is that a thing? You know what I'm saying? So like if these people are going down the street, like why don't they go into someone else's house? Or like you see another group of people like, hey, let's help each other, and then maybe like they get killed, and then they like I thought for sure like maybe like 3 families were at least going to be like joined together, and then shit happens and maybe they get separated or something. I don't know, it's just weird that you only really just see like this family running around, or like when they're driving down the street, like you see people here and there in their cars, and then I don't know, it's just weird. You know, some movies they focus on the main characters, but like you're in this town, you can't really go nowhere. You would think there would have been like a little more people interaction, if that makes sense. Let's see what else. People that make some stupid ass decisions in this movie. Like, you know, dinosaurs are all over the place. There's a lot. It's not that there's like 3 walking around. They just seem like they just keep multiplying. So there's just dinosaurs everywhere, and they all seem to be kumbayaing. You know, like I think once in a while you see a dinosaur sitting there minding his own business. I think it's like an ankylosaurus, and then this carnivore comes and flips it over so that it can grab its stomach and eat it that way. Like you see carcasses where obviously something ate it, but you never see the dinosaurs like attacking each other. I guess it's just the fact that they're like, they never seen humans before, and we're just running around screaming, and they're like, what the fuck is this food? So I guess the focus is just on them chasing the humans, but I don't know, it just seemed like the dinosaurs were all just living in peace. Some weird reason, because again, this town that's like confined, so you got a mixture of the herbivores and the meat eaters, so carnivores. I'm trying to think of the word. So I don't know. It just seemed like they were just a lot. They're just roaming around like doo. But anyway, bad decisions. So you got all these dinosaurs hunting you, and then at one point there's this dog named Starbuck or something. I think it's a character from a TV show, and this dog was only on set for like a day, because half the time it's a real dog and half the time it's a fake CGI dog. But like the little boy, who unfortunately lives in this movie, he makes it through the movie, you guys. So the son, he sees the dog outside, because the whole movie's like, where's Starbuck? You think Starbuck is alive? And everyone's like, yeah, okay, you know, the dog's smart, calm down. Even though they all think the dog's dead. But the dog shows up, and then he gets chased, and this dumbass decided to hop out the window and go look for this dog. And he's over there just in the middle of the night with it. I think he had that stupid bow and arrow. He might have, I don't remember. But he's over there like, Starbuck! Starbuck! And I'm sitting in the theater like, shut the fuck up! Shut up! The dinosaurs are coming. Like, they're gonna hear you, you dumbass. Then the daughter sees that the kid is gone, so then she's out looking for him. And then the parents see that the kids are gone, so then they go out looking for them. And everyone was just screaming off the top of their head when there's fucking dinosaurs hiding in the bushes. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't understand. I would be like, well, we had nice kids. Maybe they'll come back home. I ain't going outside looking for those dumbass kids. Fucking dinosaurs outside. Get the fuck out of here. So here's my thing, you guys. There's this character named Jeanette. It's this new girl who moved in. She's going to private school, and no one knows what a private school is and all this stuff. So we meet her, and then she instantly falls in love with the sister because, I don't know, the sister like bandaged up her leg, and now she's like, ooh, I'm in love. I never seen another girl before. Like, I don't know, it was weird. That whole Jeanette character, we didn't need her. It seemed like she was just slowing people down. It's just another mouth to feed in this predicament. So, I don't know, this is whole romance thing happening, and then, of course, in the end, they're like girlfriends. That was dumb. There's this weird-ass, big, prehistoric snake in this movie. What the hell? This snake was weird. First of all, we first see it in a pool, and then I guess it's just slithering around town, and then it slithers inside these people's house. Obviously, he's doing a bad job of like smelling because it passes like 3 people upstairs to get to the downstairs, and this kid shoots it with an arrow. It gets pissed and goes back upstairs and targets the boy. But then Anne Hathaway's in the kitchen stabbing it with a knife, and this snake could give a fuck because it's still trying to get into the room to kill the boy who shot it with a fake arrow. See, this is why that big snake is extinct, because it's stupid. Like, your real problem is downstairs, stab you with the knife. And then it decides to just give up and just slither back out the window, and we don't see it. Like, is it alive still? I don't know, it's weird. Oh my god, what else? So at the beginning of the movie, Anne Hathaway goes to this library and talks to this librarian, and she's like, have you ever seen this plant? And this lady's like, what? That's a blah 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 blah. It's blah 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 billions of years old, so that can't be right because it's extinct now, right? So later we see that there's this wormhole, like this big bubble thing that keeps popping in and out, that seems to be like a time traveling thing. So when they find this thing, well, when the family goes to it, they find that it's at the librarian's house, right? And for some weird reason, in the beginning of the movie, when the librarian, because, okay, I get it, you're a librarian, you read, you know things, right? It just seemed like she was really quick with that fact, like, that's a blah, 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 blah plant. And I was like, why is this librarian so damn smart? So then later, when that bubble thing shows up near her house, they're like, oh, that's so-and-so, that's the librarian's house. So I'm thinking like, oh, the librarian's behind all this shit, right? She's probably seeking revenge because people think she's a nerd or something. Like, I don't know, right? So I'm just waiting for them to explain why this thing is at the house. And mind you, speaking of the house, what librarian lives in this big ass mansion? Okay, should I be a librarian? Because that's a big ass fucking house she lives in. Well, spoiler, you guys, like, the librarian has nothing to do with the little bubble time warp wormhole thing. It just so happened to be in her house. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I gotta rule her out as a suspect. They jumped through it. It ends up taking them back like an hour or something before all the events happened that night. So they go back to the night, and Ewan McGregor gets eaten. So everyone's like distraught. I think I might have mentioned it earlier when Anne Hathaway was like yelling at her son. So his ass gets eaten. They go through this wormhole thing, and they come back like an hour before all the events happen. They land at this black lady's pool, and this first of all, Jeanette's selfish ass just leaves the family and jumps in there first. So when the family jumps through, they land at this black lady's pool, and she's like, why y'all in my pool? Y'all need to get in my pool. This is crazy. Why y'all talking about dinosaurs? Y'all nuts. And then all of a sudden she just like turns around and leaves. What black lady tells y'all to get out her pool and just leaves? She would still been out there yelling at them like, hello, get out my pool. So We never see that lady again. That's weird. Jeanette all of a sudden just runs from behind the garage like, hey, you guys, look, it's me, Jeanette. Come look at this. And then, she shows them the town and all sorts of stuff. So, what had happened was, since they were back in the past, before the events happen and before Ewan McGregor gets killed, he's like secretly delivering pizzas because he lost his job. Well, not secretly delivering, like he delivers because he has the damn pizza sign on his car. But he didn't tell his wife that he lost his job, so he's been just working because he's trying to make money, right? And she decides to order a pizza to this address so that she can get him there, so that way they can avoid all the shit with the dinosaurs when it happens. So they actually see the event happen. There's just this big, huge, weird dome that happens over the town, and then next thing you know, there's fucking dinosaurs and volcanoes all over the place, right? And then we fast forward to her writing a book about this whole experience, and the family is just living all fun and fancy free, and everyone's like, yeah, there was a period of time, you guys, where there was these dinosaurs in this town and blah blah blah, and then the movie ends. I hate this ending so fucking much. What? I'm telling you guys, the movie had me. I was all in it. And what is this ending? I don't understand. That was dumb. So is there going to be a sequel so that we can finally figure out what happened? Who, when, and why? What the hell is this? Oh, construction. I mean, I don't think we need another movie, but why? I need to know why. I feel so unfulfilled. But that's the movie. I mean, Anne Hathaway, by the way, has been having a hell of a year, you guys. She's, The Odyssey, Devil Wears Prada 2, something else, and then she's coming out with another movie. I think she needs to go have a vacation in 2027 because she's just doing everything. But she does a really good job in this movie. She plays the bitch mom, but not a bitch mom. She's that mom where the marriage is kind of falling apart. Can I turn here? Oh, I can. Okay, so look, you guys. The marriage is falling apart. She's trying to be strong for the kids. She's secretly writing this book in the basement. That's a weird little storyline. Oh yeah, the basement getting flooded. I thought something was gonna come from that, but I guess it just meant her book got destroyed. And nothing else ever comes from that basement. So, Ewan McGregor, he's over here yeah, you guys, God's gonna protect us. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? We go to church once a year on Christmas. And you talking about God's gonna protect us? So, I don't know. She was just she just let her husband have it. She was just like, look, can I talk to you over here? Why are you doing this? Why are you saying this to the kids? But in the end, it was really good. So, what would I give what's this stupid movie called? The End of the House and the End of Oak Street. The End of Oak Street, right? Say it's a stupid title. The End of Oak Street. I want to give it a 2. I would give it a 3. It right in the middle. It's good. I hated that ending. If the ending was better, it would have got a 4. But yeah, I would give it 3 shots. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that happened? Oh my God, you guys! No, one more thing. That Jurassic Park should have dated one of their movies after all these years. Because remember, Jurassic Park, all the dinosaurs were supposed to be girls, and then life finds a way because they find dinosaur eggs, which means the dinosaurs are fucking, right? And they're mating and they're having babies, right? Y'all, there's a part where the parents are walking down the street, and there are these 2 woolly brontosauruses going at it on top of someone's house. The nerve. But these dinosaurs were horny, and we actually see two dinosaurs having sex. And I was like, yes, that's what we always needed. We needed more dinosaur sex in these movies. So, and then these fools took a picture in front of it. She's like, yeah, go pose in front of it. Like, this is gonna be a funny picture. And he does too. I probably would do the same thing. I would have been twerking near the dinosaurs, okay? Alrighty, guys, go see it. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. Did you see this movie? It's good. It's just that ending. Like, why? I think we need a director's cut or something. Like, I don't know what the hell's happening at that ending. I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright, guys, so please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next episode. So until then, TTFN.